Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, showtime. One second here.
I will fix this. Long ago, I vowed to take up Gwynn's cause and fight
Hi
to
guys,
the death.
it's me.
It is my greatest honor.
I had logged out in downtown Tahrir and logged in to a failed meta event. I don't think anything will be open, but in the off chance that anyone wants to do, say, the hero point, that would be awesome. He's a champion. I don't think I have any chance to defeat him. Oh, we do have one set of doors open. Yeah, so a few chests. We'll go ahead and open them up. Why not? We've got some keys. You know, we can give Caraxes here a little taste of not at all deserved success. Oh, he's run off. I was hoping there'd be someone else around to help me. Maybe if I can engage with the Tarnished Sage, someone will come help. Most likely I'll just die, but if I just die, I'll just go right back upstairs, so not a big deal.
Feel my ride. Nice and neat.
Realistically, I feel I have very little chance of success. I'm not, I think, a good enough player to expect any particular success in defeating the champion solo.
My leg. Armored up.
I don't know, maybe. I have no idea how difficult, if at all, this particular champion is, because I've never tried to solo him before, because, oh, there's always been other people around.
Stand up and save yourselves.
Who knows? I may actually get this successfully done. No one will be more surprised than I am, I can assure you of that.
I make a pretty good team. Kill them all.
I succeeded! Ha ha! That may be the first time I've ever defeated a champion solo. Although he may not be a difficult one. Or did somebody else pop in at the last second and help? They may have. Damn it. I had it. I had it anyway. I was going to be successful. I was working my way through it. It was a win. I was definitely winning. Definitely. I don't know if I need the Warbler anymore. I don't think so. I can always just keep it around to annoy players with, you know. It's nice to have options. Good evening to those of you who have joined me. Because I was falling apart. That's a really old joke. And we're back. I will be enjoying adult leisure beverages this evening. Freaking licious.
I'm just glad to have survived the crash.
Me too. I did want to grab something, so I'm going to pop back to the Mistlock Sanctuary and then pop back here. I am stuffed. I ate too much. But can you have too much pizza? Yeah, that's not clear. You know, normally I have a couple of really exceptional pizza places near me. And I would order an exceptional pizza. Pizza where the flavors meld together. Flavors together. Flether. In a symphony of delightful flavors. But tonight I didn't want a symphony. I wanted an oompa band, so I ordered Little Caesars. Sometimes I guess I just want bad pizza. Maybe it makes no sense. But I wanted bad pizza, so that's what I got. I came here for a reason, and that reason was a birthday booster. Lasts for 24 hours of playtime. Doesn't run while you're not in-game, so. Glorious. Back to my previous map. So we are continuing with the story stuff. Meet Ruka, the Wanderer, at the gates to Tarir. That's right, they're just outside where we left them. Because we went inside the... Oh, okay, somebody just finished off the thingy there. I'm going to grab the Mithril Orc because I have been burning through so much Mithril Ore. It's nice now to have that. I defeated that guy the other day, yesterday I think, for the hero points that I needed, because I need more hero points. City of Hope, Tarir.
At last you're here.
I'm here,
Come.
Ruka.
Our leader wishes to meet you.
To meet the Illuminate. Illuminate?
Welcome, Eggman.
Deluminate.
You are a most honored guest. We have waited so long for your arrival.
Welcome to Tarir.
This city and we exalted were created to protect the whole of Glint's legacy, including the egg.
So Ruka said. I mean to confront Morjamoth, but Morjamoth wants the egg. I'm not about to bring those two together. I need to make sure the egg is totally secure before I move on Morjamoth.
Let us help you. We are the egg's sworn protectors, and Tarir is where it is meant to be.
I'd like to know more about the Exalted in your city.
Of course. Our patron is Glint, the dragon prophet. She loved sentient beings and dedicated her life to protecting them. She used her vast magic and her prophetic gifts to preserve life on Tyria the last time the Elder Dragons rose. As a seer, she knew what was to come. She charged her valued attendants, the Forgotten, with preparing for that future.
Do you see? These ruins spell out our charter, our purpose, our sworn duty as handed down by the Forgotten themselves.
Forgotten or snaky boys.
At last, our great work can truly begin.
Sound a little bit, I don't want to say culty, but culty. May what I leave behind light the way. May those I leave behind nurture what I could not. May all who read these words gladly share the burden of my life's work. May this be my legacy, a city of hope. View Tarir.
Centuries ago, the Forgotten magically erected Tarir. to hold and nurture the artifacts Glint would leave behind. They also sought out mortals to become exalted, ageless, enhanced guardians of the city and its contents. We, who volunteered and passed the necessary tests, were converted into
It
pure
was
energy
like the DMV test.
and encased in golden armor.
You had to learn how to drive those golden
When
suits of armor.
all the preparations were complete, we began to go dormant, waiting for our noble duty to begin.
Nap time.
Glint died. Soon after, Tarir began to stir, and we exalted awoke, mourned, and took up our duty once more.
A new portal appeared when you arrived with the egg. Ruka will lead you to it.
The egg chamber. Ooh, some of the tests we have to do in here are kind of annoying. Chauncey does a good job in teleporting with me, I think. Chauncey? There he is. You got a hole in the ground,
Here
dude.
we are. The new portal is below us, and this is the way to it.
Well, here we are.
Now you're here, and so is the egg. Glint's grand design can finally begin to unfold. I don't know what you'll find, but if I know
Glint kind of won
you'll
when
be
you think
tested
about that.
before you're allowed to proceed.
Their
Don't be
entire
offended, it's nothing personal.
deal kind of
They never give
came to
anyone
pass.
what they want without
good work.
making them earn it. According to the runes, this is as far as I go. You have to face whatever waits on the other side of that portal, alone. I believe this new portal will always be open to you, so you may return here whenever you wish.
Which one is this?
The egg's gone.
Read. In Glint's name, your strength will be tested. Our foes are formidable, relentless, indefatigable. Indefatigable? Either or. Those who serve Glint must be more so. Endure without respite until the onslaught ends. I don't need to think about this. I'm ready to begin. Translate. There's a test of strength. Healing will not work here. That's the shit. Anyone who falls or tries to leave will have to do it all over again. No healing is not welcome.
Something's sapping my strength.
We got splooshies, water spouts.
What? Salty.
Well, I am a internet gamer. Salty is our natural state. Ow. Was that really necessary? Okay, and this won't work, right? Yeah, how about that? Nope, neither one of them works. Oh, that's awesome. Just getting knocked around by these water spouts that I can do essentially nothing about. ArenaNet. Unavoidable damage when you can't heal. That's just, it's a lovely mechanic. Come up with that one on your own, guys. Alright, we barely made it, but we made it nonetheless. Because I'm awesome. Hi guys, hope your Sunday's going reasonably well. Don't expect too much.
Why am I back here? Oh, good. Another room. Now what?
I agree with
I
me.
can do this.
In Glint's name, your wits will be tested. Huh? What? Our foes add a measure intractable, a riddle unsolvable with no clear solution. Perhaps over time, there is none. Question the questions 3 or remain lost. I don't need to think about this. I'm ready. A riddle in a riddle. I've got this. It says, this trial of which will require the aspirant to solve a puzzle with 3 answers within a time frame. It seems the foes will help or hurt, depending on what happens. Perhaps time will be added. All right.
I knew it wouldn't be that simple.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to have to outthink this trial.
That looks dead Indian, because it is, all right. All right, there's one over there. Uh-huh, that we can't reach because we need to go back here. Yep.
This is a test of wit.
We
Brute
activate
force alone isn't the answer.
all 3 runes,
I must activate the glyphs.
or glyphs, whichever you would like to call them, runes, glyphs. And, of course, more CC, because that's what they have now instead of fun. Heart of Thorns, Living World Season 2, doesn't matter. Why give the players fun when you can give them CC instead?
Ken,
I'm not going to succeed the first time. Perfect, thank you.
assistance needed.
This stuff is so frustrating. One. Two. Defeat enemies to that bonus time. That's a dead end. Oops. See, the CC and stuff in here is just utterly to grief the players. The door is open, but the trial continues. If memory serves, you've got to run all the way back and get up onto is my memory incorrect here? No, memory's not incorrect. Somehow there's a way to get on top of the dividers. God damn it. And then that's how you get there. Let's see, should be like that. I'm smart enough. And next up is a really annoying one. I get turned into a rabbit. In Glint's name, your leadership will be tested. Our foes are unified, organized, lethal cogs in a dire machine. The Elder Dragons see you only as prey. Prevail, not by might, but by leadership. Must be harder than the other ones. I think it means testing leadership qualities. This trial requires the aspirant to survive using a team strategy against efficient enemies. So what I have to do is avoid the bad guys and res the good guys.
What happened to you? Never mind. Stick close to me. I'll back you up.
Tasty berries, I think, heal. We'll resurrect him. His other recruit is fighting against that wolf, so if we can take this one back over.
Commander! Burn me. This isn't good.
Spot the weakness. Grant fury and might to nearby enemies, or nearby friends, not enemies. Doing that for the enemies would probably be bad. Ow, 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 ow. I'm bleeding. I don't want to be bleeding. Can we stop bleeding, please? Here you go, guys. Come on, take care of those two. Eat some tasty berries. Yes, that's the heal. Headbutt. Okay. How about we headbutt him? And he did a buttload of damage to me. It's not working out quite as well as I wanted it to. As I'm almost dead. Yep. I tell you, you've heard me complaining before about any of these missions where they replace your hotbar and everything you've learned after playing the game for thousands of hours means nothing. Absolutely fuck all. And unlike other games which might have similar functions, these guys don't make them easy, they make them hard. And that's the real problem, is when they're giving you something like this, which is Latro session play, basically. It's gotta be easy. Otherwise, it's nothing but just frustrating.
I won't let anything happen to you.
That's nice. And I had developed a winning strategy for this one, but I obviously don't remember it anymore. Because I didn't win the first time.
You call the shots, Commander. I'll do the shooting.
Alright. There's two. Oh, damn it. Two of them already, and is the other one chasing me? No, that was Chauncey who was chasing. Chasing Chauncey. Come on, now would be faster. Faster would be better. This. Oh, okay. The alpha turned. That's good.
Consider me your bodyguard.
Well, there's three of them. Three good guys. Kill that one, please. Just kill it, thank you. Alright, well, we've got two of them left. I assume the other one goes back to where they were? It's been a long time since I've done this one, so I don't really remember. Okay, guys, that one. Now. Now would be good.
I've got this.
Basically, that's the thing. You've got to get your companions up and alive, and then try and get as many of them on a single wolf at a time. Single Mordrum. Because frankly, they're not very good at, well, anything. Until there's just the alpha left. The alpha's the big one at the door. We've got 3 of them up. This will give us 4.
Tough break, Commander. But don't worry. You can count on me.
What, you mean you're not a rabbit too? Alright. There's 4 of them wailing now. I gave them Might and Fury. I gave it vulnerability, so they're wailing away, and it's dying pretty quick. And I'm bleeding again. Need some tasty berries. Oh. I thought we liked carrots. I thought rabbits like carrots. I am a rabbit, aren't I? Yeah, I'm a rabbit. I'm a little bunny, guys. See all those weebs? I use that phrase ironically. Who think their characters are bunny girls? Nah, they got nothing on me. I'm
Let me do
genuine bunny. Hi, Mordrum Wolf. Whoop, 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 whoop. Get him, guys. All of you, please. Get away. You can take care of the wolf. I think that's... No. We've got the alpha, and then... Is it 2 alphas down there? I'm not sure. Do we have any more of us that we can res? There's a wolf. I don't think there's any. Ah, there is one more. I want all of us. I want everybody on my side ready to rock and roll. There's 2. Yep, the alpha's coming. The alpha's coming. We got this guy.
You're not combat ready, are you? No matter. You're not.
What do you mean I'm not combat ready? Just because I've got, enormous bunny ears? I don't think it's fair to judge my combat readiness by the size of my ears.
Stay behind me.
All right. Okay. We got both of them. That is not optimal. I really wish they were killing the little wolf first, but okay. Guys, how you doing? Their health is looking okay, so we're probably all right. Mordrum Alpha is almost half dead. My guys are at least mostly higher than half health. Let's go ahead and buff them up. And we'll give them all vuln. Good evening, guys. That damage, I'll have you know that whatever did damage to me did it through the goddamn golden pylon. Buff my boys. I'll eat some berries. Alright, finish off.
3 trials, 3 victories.
Ah, okay, that was it. You just need to beat the alpha. Victory is mine. Only had to die once. Ah, the big room. Frankly, I think they overdid it a little on their, decoration budget in this room. I think it's a little high for basically what's just going to hold an egg. I mean, sure, glint egg, so kind of a big deal. I get that. But, still, it just strikes me as a bit much. A bit garish. Pardon me. Evidently, my egg comes equipped with a Death Star laser beam. That's pretty cool. I don't think that's standard, factory installed equipment on most eggs. I hope that really galled Kaith. And now I'm tripping balls again. I'm getting a message from the egg. Don't eggs talk to you? Bad news for Zojia. Okay. Just because she's in a blighting pod, I don't see how terrible that could possibly be. More blighting pods. Logan in a blighting pod. That's probably going to actually upset Mordremoth's stomach. Tripping balls pretty hard now. And Traherne in a blighting pod. Being duplicated. Xerox Traherne. Terrifying thought. It's like Agent Smith, only green. All of the big green is coming towards Tarir. Okay. Got it. Thanks, Egg.
What? I think the egg showed me that. Mordremoth is using Logan, Zojia, and Traherne. If we don't get to them soon, we'll be fighting an army of them.
I thought for a moment the green star was on Chauncey. If you're not familiar with that, that's Chauncey von Snuffles.
Congratulations. I knew you could do it. Tarir has accepted the egg, and you as its champion. On behalf of Glint,
Chauncey von Snuffles III,
the Exalted, and Tarir itself, thank you.
I'm just glad the egg is where it needs to be, with dedicated keepers like you to protect it. But now I need to rejoin my friends. Mordremoth is still a threat, and the egg just showed me how dire that threat is.
By all means, one of our gate sentries is holding a message for you, which I believe is from your comrades.
Well, it's probably not from Mordremoth.
Confront Mordremoth. No matter how that mission ends, know that you have restored hope to Tarir and to the world.
I'm a pretty big deal, turns out. Let's see, skin unlocked, and skin unlocked. Don't need the hammer. Got an exalted, or an ascended one of those. The focus, the mace. My current mace is a piece of garbage. It's a level 66 blue, so yeah, we'll go with the mace.
Pillage.
And replace the piece of garbage.
This is the only proper course.
Another die. Well, that'll go off to my friend Vorp. No, actually, it'll go off to my alt account, and then probably to my friend Vorp. Another common, Summer Sky. Nice little sort of medium light blue. Sure. Off to the other me. There are so many me's. Not mini me's. Many me's. Hello there. I'm a champion, commander, lightbringer, egg bearer, egg savior. I am the Eggman. I am the walrus. GW2. Excellent Eggman reference, by the way. Really good. Your reference game is absolutely fucking on point, sir. For a guy who's worried about his English, to stick the landing on so many reference jokes is really impressive. Coming in for a landing. Gotta sell some crap.
Radasum is so close.
Are you not the
so
vendor?
far.
You're not the vendor. You're not the vendor of me. How many exalted keys do I currently have? Let's find out. Good evening. It's going reasonably well, and I expect it will continue to go better and better as the night goes on. The next day, maybe not quite so good, but the evening?
Expedition team, gather around. The outpost is secure. Now we do what comes next.
Looking for
Evaluate the area.
keys.
With what?
We have 126 exalted keys. I don't think I need to buy any more, you know?
And all of our friends.
Just don't think
Mariette will learn
I
what
have
she
to buy
can
any
from
more.
our glowing associate. We'll establish a research camp.
Speak
We
with
make this
Wakessa.
jungle work for us. Now recover the
Wakessa,
supplies and head for high
to the
ground.
southeast.
Any questions?
They're fighting the big honking boy, the champion Arrowhead. But I am actually going to head aside. I'm going to try to get over there. Because there's a hero point there, and I need more hero points. Too much Western media. Yeah, that's exactly the problem. But I have to say, given the references you're making, you're at least taking the good stuff. You know, there's so much awful Western media. You seem to have developed a knack for grabbing onto the good stuff, so well played, sir. And up above. Yeah, it's gonna. Delightful might be a slight exaggeration, although in like say 6 hours, you might be able to convince me that it's a delightful evening. But it is a bit of a big ask, delightful. Entertaining, I think we've got handled. Delightful, that's a bigger accomplishment, let's say. I'm a hard judge of such things, though. For instance, I set a really high bar for a good day. Most days are average. Most days for every human being on Earth are average days. So the people who always answer, "How you doing?" by going, "Great," they're liars. I'm not a liar. I tell the truth. "How you doing?" I go, okay. Because most days, that's exactly what I am. I'm okay. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. That gives me, at long last, procession of blades, the height of Dragon Hunter power. Radiance. Let's see, what are we getting from Radiance? Virtues is good. I think we need Zeal. Zeal gives us the two-handed sword thing, I think. No. Am I not using that? I do not seem to be using that. And there it is, Greatsword, yes. So we need that Zeal. Virtues, I think, allows us to recycle our 1 more quickly, right? Yeah. Alright, so I think we're going to lose Radiance. For Dragon Hunter. Trap skills grant Aegis. Nice. Cripple enemies that you disable. Wings of Resolve delivers an attack upon landing. That's Wings of Resolve, right? Trap skills giving us Aegis. Seems good. Activating your elite skill. Break stuns. Zeal increased strike damage to zealots aggression. To crippled foes or Shield of Courage gains increased radius and duration. That's that one? Yeah. Alright, so we're there right now. Okay, we need to move some stuff around. Save yourselves. Going away. Save yourselves. It's going to become stand your ground. It's going to become stand your ground. Stand your ground is going to become spinning, rotating blades of death. Version 1. And this becomes Procession of Blades, which is my first trap skill, and it's awesome. In a good way. Not like awesome in a bad way, although I'm not really sure what awesome in a bad way would be. Regardless. Without regard to. That return reward is earned. I earned that one. I earned that one. We are what? 4 out of 11. There are a bunch more to get. Oh, we can't have that. The cup. The cup? The cup is as empty. The cumpty. As my soul. I'll be right back. The cup. One drink and all of a sudden you guys can't take me in.
I was hoping to find more signs of the druids who once inhabited the jungle.
Mission accomplished. I'm coming back.
Refreshing.
It is refreshing. You hear it? Even my character knows it. Caraxus just said refreshing. Yeah. One thing we can do is we can remove the personal waypoint. And where were we headed next? Oh, east. That's the one to the right. As I presume the login. Yay! I've logged in. I think all the other 4 compass points have a teleport to make things faster. But no, can't have that. Ooh, muscles. Alive, alive, oh. Oh, that's, you've got to stand here to gather them. Otherwise, the inertia of the water just takes you away. See? Nifty. Not going to make that, am I? Nope. Maybe. Not quite, but only need a little. There we go. We have got a Vista. And a POI. POI is up above us. There it is. More mithril, because I've been going through so much. Although, frankly, mithril is pretty cheap right I think it was 13 gold for 1,000 ingots. Now, mind you, I did go through some incredible number of ingots to make 700 mithril earrings. Hi, Wikesa.
Are you the one they refer to as Commander?
I am.
What's it to you?
Tarir thanks you for returning part of Glint's legacy to its
Oh,
rightful
okay,
place.
then. Sorry.
Your party was here while you were in the trials, but they felt an urgency.
That's a lot of
to move
earrings, and none of
They
them went
asked
into
me
my
to aid you
inventory.
in
They were all
locating.
immediately
The
converted
little one
into
said she
research
left you
notes
something that will blow your mind.
at,
Do
on
you
average,
study?
5.1
And I
research
suppose I'll
notes.
head
So
east.
700 of them was over
Thanks.
3,500 research notes, which is what I need for the next open world legendary armor piece. I currently have 2 that I have made. It's the easiest way, I think, of getting them, unless you have a bunch of ascendants you can salvage, and I don't. In that you can create stacks of 250 of the components in your inventory, and then just make all of the earrings and immediately automatically salvage them for the notes. So basically it doesn't take up any space. It just takes up a boatload of materials and a good amount of time to make fucking 700. Where am I off to next? Find Timey's first message. Oh god, it's above. Generally, when they bring in a new game system into the game, I normally find them to be very well done, very well thought out. Research notes are neither of those things. They're not well done, and I don't think they're well thought out. And they keep doubling down on them. You know, so it took me like, I don't know, an hour and a half to make all of those. And it's not engaging gameplay. Oh, Timey hologram. Timey hologram down.
I hope you find this, Commander. We went ahead following Zojia, Logan, and Traherne's path. I can't wait to hear what happened with the egg. We saw a light, and then the city went nuts. Please remember every minute facet of what happened.
Faceted like the egg.
Detail. For instance, was the... okay, Ritlock is signaling me to wrap it up, so...
He pulled out his sword and threatened her.
I have a few of these hollow discs left. Just follow them south through that cavern, and you'll catch up with us in no time. Happy trails!
Happy trails. In an area overrun with the Mordrum. Happy trails. Yeah. Whoop, waypoint. Always get your waypoints, boys and girls. If there's an opportunity to grab the waypoint, grab it. Hold on tight. Okay, maybe not that part. But yeah, get it. Grab it. Good. She said something about a cavern, but I'm going to assume before we had mounts, you went through a cavern, and now that we have mounts, we just fly over the intervening mountain space. I understand what they were trying to do. The problem is, on like the first or second day they showed up, I made a few hundred research notes from materials you could get dirt cheap on the auction house. Like festival foods that were, 3 copper a piece, that kind of thing. And so I made a few hundred because I needed them for some part of the storyline quest. And I said, oh, this is easy. I'll take care of this later. And then a day or two later, they got rid of all of the easy, cheap stuff. So all the people who made thousands and thousands of them on those first 2 days never have to worry about them anymore. The rest of us, it's an incredible pain in the ass. And so that's the real problem, is that they didn't put in the work and realize that there was an easy to exploit, where I mean use, not like breaking the rules exploit. These people didn't exploit anything, they just took advantage of what was there. And the fact of the matter is, is ArenaNet bungled it. So those people, they got off really, really easy. And everyone else, screw them. Yeah, lucky them.
We're headed that way. Scruffy, are you recording? Are you sure? Why isn't the light on? No, better erase this one. Just start over. Start over.
You know, the fact of the matter was,
Not as informative as I would have
ArenaNet
hoped.
dropped the ball badly. And they created a hugely unequal playing field for the player base. And tough luck if you weren't one of the guys who got lucky. That's my issue with it. Is that they bungled it, and the rest of us have to pay for it. Least they could do is make it easier, faster, more transparent. You know, they should bite the bullet and say, okay, we were trying to use this as a way of getting materials out of the game. We screwed it up. It's still going to be that. It's just not going to quite be as much as we wanted. And that's not what they've done. It's below me. I don't see it. Oh, there it is.
Another one of Chinese messages.
Okay, so we seem to have wandered into a den of vine tooths. Teeth. Tooths or teeth? Well, anyway, super dangerous. So, you know, watch your back. We saw some campfires
It's
south
vine
of here, so
tooth.
we're headed.
Because
Uh-oh. Is that...
vine
okay, gotta go.
tooth, plural, is vine tooths. Teeth is a plural of tooth, not of vine tooth. Thank you. This has been my grammatical TED Talk. Gotta grab the flax. Always grab your flax, boys and girls. Just like waypoints. The Norn Savage.
Who is that? Show yourself.
Take it easy. Take it easy. And be quiet.
What are you doing out here?
What are you doing out here?
Searching for a holodisc. Looks like a giant Asura.
Oh, one of these majestic creatures took it up into that tree.
A vine tooth? Majestic? Those things are horrific killers.
No, they're beautiful. My partner and I came out here to commune with them.
Where's the partner?
They've accepted me. I've even petted one.
Sounds like a great way to get yourself killed.
Nonsense. Roy said they'd never hurt me.
Roy.
Outside of
Is
the
this
times they
Roy,
already
Roy?
hurt me. Took a pretty big chunk out of my
ArenaNet
leg.
Roy?
Where's your partner?
Oh, they killed him quick.
Oh, they killed him quick.
Okay. Good luck with that. Thanks for the info.
Find the next disc. Up in the trees, they said. Oh, there it is.
Still on the trail, but Scruffy's picking up some odd readings over that way. I'm trying to convince everyone to investigate. So far, my efforts have been unsuccessful. Tribune Killjoy over there, am I right? Hopefully you killed a vine tooth or two on your way. If so, good job. If not, it's right behind you! Kidding! Maybe. See you soon.
Hand. Ah, delicious. Another spirit shard. Next up, search for my friends. And Bram, presumably. We've got another waypoint. That comes first. I don't see the green star, but I'll go in anyway. Strange observations. Marjorie, I have mail. That will be the gathering, daily gathering yield. We're up to 967 writs of Dragon's End. I already have 1,000 of one of them. I'm not sure which. And like 600 of all the others.
How'd it go?
Took a little doing, but the egg is secure. Fallon?
Still out there, unfortunately. She disappeared before we could take her down. If we could take her down, that is. I'm not sure how that fight would have ended up with you gone. What Mordremoth did to her, changing her into a vine tooth like that, she packs a punch, let me tell you.
Yeah, just when I thought Fallon couldn't get any worse. What about Kate?
In typical Kaith fashion, she slipped away during the fight.
I'm sure we'll find her soon enough. That one never stays
You know,
on the
even when
ground for long.
our
Where's everyone
friends
else?
are backstabbers or blithering idiots, we never, ever, ever get an honest chance to tell them
Yeah,
off.
you know Timey. She does things her own way and in her own time.
And it does tend to work out somehow. Those holograms.
Yeah,
back
Deus
there
Ex
were
Machina
ingenious.
is how it works out.
No one has searched up on the hill if you want to help.
Great. If you see the others, tell them we'll meet up on the path.
Where am I going? Where am I going? Find Timey. Oh, good. Timey got lost again. See what I mean about my idiot friends? The number of quests, missions, whatever you want to call them, where what I'm doing is trying to clean up after one of my idiot friends.
Assist me!
Ah, my first procession of blades. Oh, a freaking sniper. Nothing worse in the game than Murdrum snipers. I hate them so very, very much.
Timey's out here alone? I better find her soon. Kill them all!
That is a procession of blades. It's glorious, isn't it? Hello, Mordrum controller. I don't think you're going to make it. Oops. What the heck? Oh, he's got some sort of knockback. I hit my frickin' heel. Would have been nice if it had gone off, you know?
Reinforcements requested.
Yeah, I'm about to get killed by him because he's got a knockback effect and then my heel didn't go off. So, this is the kind of thing that's been driving me crazy for days. Instead of actual freaking content. Abuse. Alright, he's out of his little protective aura, so that's it for him. Look, I was playing earlier in the Heart of Thorns space in Verdant Brink with a friend. And, you know, we're both complaining about the constant CC and, you know, trying to move and then being surrounded by little red areas of pain and slow. And the best thing I could say about it as well, it's better than Living World Season 2 when it comes to that crap. But still, so much of it. You don't see it in much of the content anymore. It's like they realized, you know, there's fun, there's challenging, and there's punitive. And the players don't like punitive. Timey, Scruffy.
There you are. I've been hoping to show you this.
Thanks for the trail. What are you doing out here by yourself?
That's as close as we ever get
I am quite capable
to
on my
actually
own.
telling her to
This
stop
place
being
is
an idiot.
fascinating.
What?
I don't know yet, but it's an odd combination of Exalted and Asuran Magitech. I think it's a data station, but it's powered down. I noticed that some of the flow connectors have degraded. Whether
Hot
I'll do
came
that
out,
over
you
time,
played the
I could
story, and then
repair
pretty
it and
much
get
didn't touch the
magic
game until
streaming
Path of
again
Fire.
if I had the right components.
Heart of Thorns was really tough then.
Malorinium wire, Corrigan
And I wasn't,
filaments, or sorry,
I was a
bone.
actively bad
Please, can
player
you help
at
me
the time.
find some? It'll be so worth it.
Now I'm an actively mediocre player.
Those I can get for you.
Alright, what am I doing? I mean, now, it's, yeah, I mean, I do most of the content without any problems. Oh, there's nothing in here. Am I supposed to eat, use mushrooms to lure the Saurians, alright? I mean, me going in wasn't enough. I have to wait for them to... Oh, the rolling devils. They're kind of annoying. Fortunately, I have spinning death on my side. Saurian bone. Yeah, so I can understand someone finishing off the storyline. I couldn't even finish the storyline. I didn't finish the Heart of Thorns storyline until like a year ago, year and a half ago. Because when it first came out, it was both really hard solo and bugged. So a lot of times you would be up in the air and you'd do your dodge and the rocks would still hit you and drop you on the ground and kill you. So having failed the first time after almost finishing off the first creature and realizing there were no checkpoints involved, I took a hike. And I didn't come back until I knew I could beat it. And, well, until I decided that I wanted to do it for myself. So. And I had no problem with it. But they've made it a lot easier, too. The fact is, it is a lot easier than it used to be. The bug, they didn't fix the bug. They allowed you to avoid the bug by putting basically a safe area on the ground so you don't have to catch the updraft and then avoid the big rocks that Mordramoth throws. So they made it much, much easier as well. And I had no problem with it. But the fact that you could have these long, buggy fights with no checkpoints. That was kind of my issue with it. No checkpoints. They've gotten much, much better about it. Now, most of the long fights or involved instances and stuff have got checkpoints in them. So if something happens, like you get disconnected because they can't fix that bug that disconnects you during cinematics. I'm looking at you, ArenaNet. Now you're not likely to lose the entire instance, just lose, the last 10 minutes or 20. Mind you, that is not a bug that bites everyone. So a lot of people might have completely no idea what the hell I'm talking about. There's a bug that's been in the game since forever. A lot of... Oh, he's big. A lot of people have asked about it on Reddit. And there have been a lot of different answers for it, and I've tried most of them, but I still have the problem from time to time. It's been a while since I've had it, but as an example, I had it happen pretty reliably, 50% of the time, while doing the first instance for End of Dragons, the airship fight that ends with you face down on the beach and Mr. Big Hat coming out and rubbing his chin, and it would go to the cut screen, and it would disconnect, and I'd have to run the whole thing. Not the whole thing. I'd have to finish it up, but it starts in roughly about halfway through the airship fight. But I saw it on one evening, I think on Thanksgiving, maybe 2 years ago, shortly after I had started, I think, uploading my streams to YouTube. It happened 3 times in a row or 4 times in a row on stream with witnesses. There we go. Found the map exploration very tedious. It's better now if you've got the mounts, even if you don't have the flying mount. Just the horizontal and vertical mount make things much better.
Greetings. I am Kiru.
Whoa, where did you...
I detected this apparatus coming online and made my way.
Hi, Kiru.
It's been inactive for quite some time. I couldn't locate any Corrigan filaments. Are you two responsible for turning it on?
Yeah,
The,
we are responsible.
I think I've completed
What are those glowing
the first two maps. I'm not sure I ever actually
Those,
completed
Egg-Bearer,
Tangled
are
Depths
ley energy
on any of my
concentrations.
characters.
Lay energy concentrations.
Dragon's End.
So this is a map?
Or
Oh,
Dragon
I see.
Stand.
This
Whichever.
one's
I can.
here,
There's so
and
many
that one
of
is
instances
Tarier.
named Dragon
What's
thing.
this one?
That one is... it's the jungle dragon.
It's larger than the rest.
Also awake.
The beast is hungry. And judging by the assaults on Tarier, I fear we're caught in its maw.
All of Tyria is in danger of being swallowed, consuming so much ley energy. Mordramoth is stronger than I thought. Well, look at what happened to the fleet. Troubling to think the jungle dragon is more powerful than Zaitan.
Troubling? You're freaking me out over here.
Sorry, Timmy. At least we know where to go to face the dragon now.
Yeah, that makes it better. Next thing you're gonna tell me is that this other dot is another elder dragon.
That one? Why, that's your city.
I think I know where Radasum is.
Well,
Sum? No, this city is called Radanovus. The Asura there are our allies.
not
They
anymore.
aided in the construction of this very device.
Novus. Novus! Eureka! Do you know what this means, do you? My dad, we found it! Are they here now?
You're the first of your kind I've seen since we woke up.
What were they doing here?
They were seeking ways to kill elder dragons, and we were seeking greater protection from them. An alliance was natural.
Rada what? Explain.
Rada what?
The legendary Lost City? What are we waiting for? We should have been there already! We could find data, Magitech, or allies there that can help fight Mordramoth.
Sounds too good to be true. Let's get everyone back
Spoiler.
together.
It's too good to be true.
Thank you for reactivating the map. Please tell the Novans to stop by soon if you visit them. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Kiru. You the man. Or at least definitely a man. Or were a man who got converted into one of the exalted, whatever they are. So yeah, that. Let's see. We gotta hoof it all the way back out? No, we can teleport. Well, that's a plus. But I don't think I ever finished map exploration in Tangled Depths. Oh. Where's it going to put us? Oh. You cannot. No, don't do it. Don't fucking do it.
Fancy meeting you here. How'd it go?
Took a little doing.
Oh my god, we have to do it again.
Fallon.
Still out there, unfortunately.
All I did was go to the clearly displayed freaking waypoint. ArenaNet. Sometimes I wonder. I really, really, genuinely wonder.
Yeah. Just when I thought Fallon couldn't get any worse. What about Keith?
Whoop.
I'm sure we'll find her soon enough. That one never stays underground for long. Where's everyone else?
I'm hoping I can just get in.
Timmy's out here alone? I better find her soon.
Nope, doesn't look like it, does it? ArenaNet.
Kill them all!
I am at a complete and utter loss. Oh, there's another one. Awesome. Is that? Answer, not awesome at all.
Stand with me!
And I'm gonna die again. Oh my god. So, at the end of that instance, they want me to run all the way back to talk to my friends. But there's a waypoint there. inside the quest area, the mission area. All right, we knocked him back. What the hell was that?
Strong.
ArenaNet, I have no goddamned idea what you were thinking sometimes. Unbelievable. Wait. Find Timey before something happens to her. Oh, I have to kill all these too? Unreal.
Your blood will nourish my master.
Snipers. Oh, multiple snipers. I'm just the luckiest boy in the world.
I failed you.
The frustration is quite real and quite unnecessary because somebody there didn't do their goddamned job. And again, I'll note, no checkpoint. I exited it, but I exited it for a very obvious and logical reason. It would be nice, by the way, since I'm complaining, and clearly I am, if they gave us a way of skipping through conversations. We used to be, when we had the two faces that were, or the two bodies that were sort of facing each other and talking back and forth, all those conversations you could either advance one at a time or go to the end of the conversation. This is obviously more cinematic, more involving, and the fact that we can't skip it is more and more annoying. If you've done End of Dragons, you may remember in the first map there's a quest to listen to 6 tape recordings
Saurian bones. Those I can
of the Aether Blades. And the thing is, you listen to one and it activates. Oh my God.
back and kill shot.
And you go to the next one and you press the button to start it. It won't start until the other one finishes. So what you do, if you don't want to waste 10 minutes of your life, is you exit the game and come back in. ArenaNet, if people are exiting your game to avoid having to listen to the same conversation more than a dozen times, like I have in End of Dragons, you're doing something wrong. You should never do anything in your game that encourages them to actively exit. I don't consider that to be a particularly controversial statement.
Strong.
You know, so I would go to the first tape, start listening, exit, log back in, go to the second tape, and that way it took 2 minutes, 3 minutes instead of 8 or 10. Believe me, I want to listen to the quest stuff. Hear the voice work, because the voice work is generally fucking first rate in this game. The first time, absolutely. The second time, sure. a dozen times or more? No, thank you. I don't want to play that anymore. Alright, I exited. There's the glowy going to the map. And out comes Kiru.
Greetings. I am Kiru.
Whoa, where did you...
I detected this apparatus coming online and made my way here. It's been inactive for quite some time. I couldn't locate any Corrigan filaments. Are you two responsible for turning it on?
Yeah, we are responsible.
What are those glowing dots?
Those, Eggbearer, are ley energy concentrations.
Ley energy concentrations. So this is a map? Oh, I see. This one is here, and that one is Tarier. What's this one?
That one is... it's the jungle dragon.
That must be, I'm guessing,
larger than the rest.
Tarir.
The beast is hungry.
And
Judging
Radanovus.
by the assaults on Tarir,
And Morty.
I fear we're caught in its maw.
I'm guessing.
All of Tyria is in danger of being swallowed.
Or
Consuming so
possibly
much
that's
energy.
Tarir.
Mordramoth
That
is stronger
one
than I thought.
is Radanovus.
Look at what happened to the fleet.
And that one is Morty.
Troubling to think
In
that
which case,
jungle
if that
dragon
one's
is more
Morty,
powerful than
then that
Zytan.
could be that could be Jormang.
Out over here.
Sorry, Timmy.
That could be
At least we know where to go to face the
Krauk?
dragon now.
Yeah,
Or maybe that
makes it better.
one's
Next thing you're
from
going to tell
Mortis,
me is that this
and
other dot is another
that one
elder
is
dragon.
Jormang.
That one? Why, that's your
In
city.
case if that's Tarir, I don't know what that is.
I think I know where
Might be
Radasum is.
Might be Radasum.
No, this city is called Radanovus.
In which case,
The Asura there
I don't know
are
what that
our
one and that one
allies.
would be.
They aided in the construction
Wizard's
of this
Tower,
very
maybe?
device.
One of them?
Novus.
Guesswork? Just guess.
Novus! Eureka!
I'm
You know
spitballing?
what this means, do you? My dad, we found it! Are they here now?
You're the first of your kind I've seen since we woke up.
What were they doing here?
They were seeking ways to kill elder dragons, and we were seeking greater protection from them. An alliance
I've
was
seen
natural.
this in the past, but I was fine watching it and hearing it again 8 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago. The first time I had to do this. Now it's just an absolute pain in the ass.
We could find data, Magitech, or allies there that can help fight Mordramoth.
Sounds too good to be true. Let's get everyone
It
back
is.
together.
Thank you for reactivating the map. Please tell the Novans to stop by soon if you visit them. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Now it tells us to share the news with the rest of the party. And here's where I did this. And I saw, okay, it's over there. Well, what would be faster would be to teleport to there and then walk. Unfortunately, no. If you teleport to there, it takes you out of the frickin' instance. So, that's garbage tier. ArenaNet. I feel safe in saying that it must have bitten me in the past. Or maybe, okay, there is a shortcut. But if I'm checking the map, I don't see the shortcut. Not obviously, anyway. Wow. So that's 10 minutes of my life wasted for absolutely no goddamn reason at all. They could have cut off this part of the map
Hey,
entirely.
everybody, there's a lost Rada nearby. We have to go
So
there.
why didn't they?
They're doing research on elder dragons. They may have Magitech to help fight Mordramoth. Bram, oh my ears, you're back. I missed you so much. You're bald.
Easy there, Miss Genius. I missed you too.
How are you doing?
I'm okay. I'm eager to get back in the fight. I heard Fowlin, or whatever she's become, is still alive. I'd like to correct that.
Rox, what is Zosha and Logan's trail?
Weekly and
I
2 sets of
actually don't
dailies
know
done,
that
so
they're on
fairly
the trail.
productive. I would have to agree, Vorp. That
Back
is
in
quite
Tarier,
productive.
We got wind of a Mordrum prisoner caravan and decided to check
Also,
it out. But I
nice.
don't think it's theirs. It's not the same amount of prisoners or Mordrum
Did you
we
pick up
followed
another
earlier.
piece of the
Okay.
Ascended
We
armor
head to
from the vault?
Radanovus, then. Bram,
I'm following you, Commander. Whatever you think's best.
No Iche.
All right, let's go find this lost city.
Doopity doopy doop doop. Let's see. Viper's jewelry, Viper's weapon, Viper's armor. Let's get enough for 2. Viper's weapon, Viper's armor.
You can never have too much treasure.
I'm not sure I believe that. Actually, I'm pretty sure I don't believe it. Like, at all. Alright, Draconic. We've got all the Viper's Draconic stuff. Viper's Emblazoned. I think we just have one. So we had, but we also, I think, had all the Viper's medium stuff, right? So, we don't have the Viper's Emblazoned. The only piece we've picked up so far of that is the coat, so I think the pants come next. Oh, know that one. Helm, know that one. So we've got gloves, boots, and shoulders. It's only a couple more, and I'll have complete Viper's
too much treasure.
And that's another common. It's swamp grass. Not swamp ass. Swamp ass is an entirely different thing. If you're not familiar with swamp ass, Google Nathan Fillion, voice actor in Destiny, or Destiny 2 anyway. Also known for Firefly / Serenity. And Google Nathan Fillion and Swamp Ass, and you'll get his public service announcement about Swamp Ass. But I'm going to mail that to the alt account, and if the alt account doesn't have it, it gets mailed off to Vorp. My cup's empty. I can't have that. I'll be right back. I'm back. I have more cold, refreshing adult leisure beverage. And exit. Meet up with my team. I gotta... Alright. We're into the third map. Mind you, still a bunch of hero points to get back in the previous map. But we're into Tangled Depths. Every single Guild Wars 2 player ever who has played Heart of Thorns considers this the best and most fun map in the game. I'm lying. The way I describe it is it is a masterpiece of game design.
Our enemy has competition here, from aggressive territorial...
And a pain in the ass. However, it's an intentional pain in the ass, and that's what makes it a masterpiece in game design. It's called Tangled.
A true warrior needs a weapon
because it's tangled. Believe me, it's tangled. Now this guy has the Chak weapons, and those are 500 or 750 each, and 5 Chak eggs. I don't have many Chak eggs because they're kind of cool. If you know, are into sort of a insectoid visual. They're creepy. Yeah, I'm going to stick with creepy. We do have another hero point that is conveniently located over here. Not that conveniently located, actually. So we're going to grab this hero point. Updrafts are delightful. Once you get the ability in Secrets of the Obscure to have them apply to your flying mounts as well. Like that. Kind of glorious, isn't it? I will commune with this place of power. I will then slurp my beverage. What can I say? I'm a beverage slurper. Dragon Hunter. Train. We'll go back to here. We did open up the first one there. Remove conditions when blocking attacks. Receive less damage when you have no conditions. What are the other two? Heavy light gains stability when disabling an enemy. Deal increased strike damage to disabled or defiant foes. Interesting. Increased strike damage to defiant foes. Striking an enemy tethered by your Spear of Justice inflicts vulnerability. I am heading back to the previous map, however, because there are a bunch of hero points that I haven't earned yet. A lot of them I can't do. Some of them I can. I think. Okay, that's the exit stage left. Okay, right. Now that is, the hero point here is I think the one with Balthazar, and that one is not soloable by yours truly. That one, I think, is the Balthazar one. And currently, it looks like Mortarmoth is controlling much of the map. So I may not be able to actually get to some of them. Yeah, a lot of the passages and whatnot are kind of cut off.
I cannot do this alone.
So I may be out of luck. Balthazar's Rest. Exalted Mask to Balthazar's Temple. Yeah, unless there's somebody in there already dancing with him. I don't think that's going to work out. And they're not. I'll grab a little ancient wood. Don't make the joke, okay? That would be rude. Thank you. It's not nice to make fun of a man for grabbing his ancient wood. We have an enormous amount of space over there that we haven't covered. I don't remember which hero points that is. Is that the poison one?
I'm a medic because I believe in people. That includes you.
Can't remember if that's the poison one. There's one in here that poisons you and Young Mushrooms Hero. I don't remember which one this is, but I'm pretty sure it's going to kill me. You guys ready for some entertainment? I'm going to poke the mushroom. It's the champion Mushroom King. Yeah, I'm going to poke the mushroom and then run away. I know my limitations. I have fought with other people. I have fought him before, and I do know my limitations. And he falls squarely amongst the limitations. Could you heal? I will. So I'm going to try to heal for this guy.
Shiny armor action begins. No fear, shiny armor. Float forward. Test one. Fits like a glove.
I feel strong.
If I can find it, yes. There we go.
Shiny armor action begins. No fear, shiny armor.
You should be able to survive it.
Tarnished armor becomes shiny armor with a little script polish.
I don't remember it taking this long to succeed. There you go, he got it. I'm eating the toxic bacon. And they're definitely keeping me healed. "35 seconds. Hero points! I love hero points! I love gold! It's very difficult if there's no one else healing you for you to heal yourself through it. I've managed it in the past on a couple of characters, but basically where you start with regeneration or something. Basically like a regen pet or something, I think.
Shiny armor action begins. Come, shiny armor, come here. This armor survived many more
Let's see, what was that I was using? Was that the greatsword? It was the greatsword, and it, sadly, I think, that's the problem with when you switch gear with legendaries. put this back in. And we need to put this back in as well. I can never remember what it is named. Force. You'd think I could remember Force, but evidently no. There we go. We're back. Everything is as it should be once again, and we have more hero points. Yay! Florelei. I saw that you had followed last night after stream. Thank you very much and welcome. I don't think you got my spiel. Welcome to my humble little stream of misfunction, malfunction, dysfunction, and frequently complete and total unfunction. You're most welcome indeed, and thank you very, very much for the follow. Florelei is a streamer on this old Guild Wars 2 platform too, I do believe. I know she's a streamer. Well, thank you. And welcome. I am right now just trying to score a few more hero points in the second Heart of Thorns map before I move on to Tangled Depths, where I am following the storyline. I just can't remember where all the hero points are on this map. I'm at 5 out of 11. I think that's one is tough. Going to be tough for me to solo. It'll be even tougher for me to swallow. That would be the entire map, and I've got a big mouth, but I don't think I could choke down the entire map. I'll try though. Now I know where all of the hero points are on in Verdant Brink. I can never keep them all straight in the last couple. I don't remember. The robots or the golems down here, I think. It has been a while. Most of the time, for most of my characters, I have an enormous number of alts because I'm not well. Most of the time, I just hit a bunch of hero points I know I can handle from all of the expansions to get my hunt 250 points or even 500 points. But I'm trying to keep this character expansion appropriate as I work through the storyline. Created him a few weeks ago when I bought the new expansion. I got the character slot. Yeah, I've poked my head in a couple of times, but mostly I think when you stream, I'm not watching stuff. So that's why I immediately recognized the name last night when after the stream I saw the follow message. And I went, I didn't get a chance to say welcome. So welcome. The Guild Wars 2 community is generally, the streaming community is very welcoming. Okay, over there. Over there above. Over there in a cave. Do we have a cave? That's not a cave. I'm not yet. Because a couple times I just poked the head in. I'm planning on it. But normally I like to make sure that the people I'm following know I'm following. So next time I see you on, I will be popping in and following. I feel shame. And must now commit Sudoku. Pretty sure that's the one, right? Sudoku. Alright, where am I going? There's got to be a way to get over there. That's the way, along that road there. And I didn't get the Westwatch waypoint because I'm bad. I think that's the golems. And I think I can solo that. But I wouldn't count on it. I'd say 1 in 3. I am a significantly better player than I used to be. That does not mean that I am a good player.
We have protected Tarir for over a century. It will not fall this day.
Oh, we've got the Octavine up. I wonder if it's a live meta or not. I gotta find out. For those who are not aware, this map has a very large meta event that is about to start or has just started. They've already blocked the vines to south. Or I should say blasted the vines. I do not remember which one this is. Where am I? Am I on west? I'm on west. I don't remember the mechanics for west. And there don't appear to be a lot of us around. Oh, I guess it's not too bad. So the metas. For instance, you don't want to get run over like I just did. Let me see. Who was it who was just saying that I'm a much better player than I used to be? Oh yeah, it was me. It's fine, really. It's fine. And I still didn't get the waypoint to west. How about we go to Northwatch, where I have the waypoint. I think the last half a dozen times or more I have done the meta for Tarir. I'm pretty sure I was south on all of them. So I remember how south works. Basically, you need a knock back on south. Each of the 4 cardinal directions have different mechanics. So it's basically 4 different mini meta games going on at the same time. And they all have to blast the Octavine down at the same time. Are we blasting the Octavine? We are.
No pain.
West and east are already done with theirs.
The dragon waits.
Well, west is. East is not. We're still doing some. Not much. Okay. A bunch of people hopping in, man. It's shielded again, guys, as best I can tell. Bramble be gone. Shoot missiles. Whoops! Get out of the badness. Oh, okay, it's vulnerable. We'll finish ours. So will South finish theirs? We have 50 seconds. If it doesn't work in 50 seconds, if the South end can't finish off their meta, the rest of us have to restart, but I think we're partially... We don't have to restart from 0. It's been a while since I've done the Octavine. When the expansion first came out... Oh, they're burning it now in South. We should be fine. When the expansion first came out, a lot of people basically just did the meta over and over and over again because you could get credit for it more than once a day, and we win. And there are a boatload of chests awaiting us. well, chests and fighting this guy. I already grabbed the hero point earlier. I soloed that. Go me. Poor guy. Did he really do anything wrong? Yes, I guess so. He crossed us. We'll help people help. If I could manage this solo, I'm not sure I'm helping by adding to the scaling, but there we go. Hero points for some people, hopefully.
It's over.
I like to go to the very end of the Rooms of Limitless Wealth and start there and work my way back. Not sure why, I just do. The Grand Exalted chests are the biggies. You always want to open those. I also will open the Greats. I normally don't bother opening the sort of vanilla ones because historically a lot of times I was low on keys for opening them. So you want to make sure you get the loot from the biggest of the chests, which are the big, huge, spherical ones, and then the ones that are labeled great. They're not all that great. They're fine. Alrighty.
Buster.
So it's like
You can never
6
have
or 8
too
minutes
much
of
treasure.
looting chests at the end of the meta event for Terrir. And right now, having made 2 of the open world legendary armor pieces, I find myself in need of a whole bunch of materials. I mean, lots. Did I get them all? Did I miss one? I think I got them all. Got them all. And I mean a lot. In the last few days, I have bought maybe 3,000 or 4,000 mithril ingots.
That looks valuable.
For making mithril weapons that I exchange for provisioners tokens, and mithril earrings that I convert into
That looks valuable.
research notes. I'm getting ready to make the 3rd piece of open world Legi armor. I need a bunch more of pinches of stardust. From the 2nd map in Secrets of the Obscure. Omnitas. And that is pretty grindy, so that's going to be a while. I'm also looking at using one of my legendary starter kits that I got from the vault, the Wizard's Vault, making Bolt the legendary sword, but I can't make that until I get about another, I don't know, 10% progress on a World v World reward so that I can get the necessary Gift of Battle. But I have spent most of the last year being very, very tight-fisted with my money, so... when it comes to at least buying mats and stuff where necessary, it's not too bad of a burden.
Victory or death.
But some of the stuff you've got to earn, some of that stuff can be a bit of a trial. Gift of battle, obviously. And for some reason, I got plenty of the Naos currency, and plenty of the currency for the first map in Soto, but I don't have much for the second. All right, we'll head back to Tangled Depths and continue the story. Oh, fine, you can go there. I have racked up like 25 of the yellow pieces of rare unidentified gear, which I also need because I opened and salvaged 500 of them the other night because I need globs of ectoplasm. I tell you, once you start making legendary stuff, well, it's a good thing I've been playing for almost 12 years now. As I had a lot of stuff saved up. All right. We're into what? Just, I think, the gloves and shoulders for the light set, I think. Gloves and shoulders. Just leaves us with the gloves. Well, now that'll just leave us with the shoulders. And then we'll have all the draconic sets.
You can never have too much treasure.
So many goodies. Yeah, when they first announced the game, I immediately was... I hadn't played much Guild Wars 1. I owned it, but hadn't played much. They announced it. I was all stoked. A new MMO. They said it was involving Elder Dragons. I went, oh crap, I'm so sick and tired of dragons. Okay, not interested anymore. Then they went to Gamescom and they showed the Tequatl fight with like, I don't know, 50 people there at Gamescom playing it. I went, okay, I'm interested again. And the very first time it was available where you could purchase it and get access to the betas, I did. So I played from the first publicly available beta and created my first character on launch day in the first minute. I have 4,300 hours on the main account. I have two. And about 900 hours on the second account. Oh, we have just hit 250 blue boxes. That means another evening session of opening up boxes. Could you please not do that? I know that the shared inventory spaces are at the top, but I don't want the items that I'm adding in my regular inventory to go into them. And they do, and it drives me crazy. Like that. Stop doing it. And I think I've got like one more, right? Yeah, one more. I hate you so much. There.
Threshold achieved.
Got that away, and the Hero's Choice chest. I think it's still the amalgamated gemstone. Ooh, and a burl. Vendor. Sell the junk. Because if I don't sell it, it all just clutters my inventory forever. Alright, back into the Tangled Depths. Tried Guild Wars 2 in release, didn't like it much. You were a WoWaholic. I was a WoW player too. Rift, excellent choice. Rift was a blast. Wildstar. I can't tell you how happy I am to see that you capitalized the S in Wildstar. I thought I was the only one. Before you finally stumble upon Guild Wars 2 again, towards the end of Hot Living World Season 3 about 7 years ago. Yeah. It's not surprising. When I first got into the beta, after, I don't know, about 2 hours, I was sure I had wasted my money because I wasn't getting this game at all. But it took like about another 2 hours, and the light started to go on. I started to get how the whole game sort of worked, and I started to get it. And that's what I told my friends is, okay, there's this new game coming. It's Guild Wars. I played it. At first, you're going to be lost. You're not going to get it. You're going to think it's not a good game. Give it a few more hours, and I think you'll change your mind. And, well, they did. Dragon Hunter. Another choice. It is. Gain stab when disabling an enemy. Stab seems pretty good around here. I keep getting CC'd. Let's go with stab. Yeah, I really, really enjoyed Wildstar 2. Sadly, there weren't enough of us who even gave it a try. But when you tried Guild Wars 2 release, it simply sucked in your opinion? Yep, completely understand. Hey, that was my opinion 2 hours in. It just didn't work for me. And I can certainly understand why that feeling would continue to persist for a lot of players. I don't mind at all when someone says that they don't like Guild Wars 2 because, you know, different people have different tastes. So I have no issue with it. What I hated is when people say about any game that it sucks. Again, it depends. It depends on exactly for what. WoW does some things brilliantly, and I keep playing. I have been playing an enormous amount of WoW's the remix for Pandaria. I have had a blast with that. I have had an enormous amount of fun with that. So, for players who want that feeling of chasing the power groove, you know, getting their gear up, the whole gear progression thing, it is absolutely unrivaled. Guild Wars 2 scratches different itches. I have both of those itches. Now it just sounds like I have a problem with my cleanliness, which I promise that I kind of do. But different games can scratch different itches. And for me, it definitely works that way. But I understand not everyone's going to feel that way. Final Fantasy XIV does absolutely zero for me. And I know that that's not the case for everybody. I've managed to get myself lost, haven't I? Yep. Well, it is Tangled Depths after all. That's kind of what it's here for. Ooh, we got a chest. Pardon me, itch. Oh, that's good. Yeah, for me, Final Fantasy XIV sucks. I don't like it. It doesn't work for me. It's got a lot of technical issues that bug me. I'm not a big JRPG fan, so that sort of inherent pull doesn't work on me. I'm not sure. My mouth kind of works on its own sub-processor. What did I say? Can I take that under advisement until I know exactly what it was I said? Because my brain and my mouth, sometimes they talk and sometimes they don't. The brain has a subprocessor. So it's not uncommon for someone to comment about what I have just said, and I have no idea of what it was I just said. And it's not even because I'm old, which I am. Talked about wow and scratching different itches, and then, oh yeah, my back was itching. It is possible that I talked myself into that. Where am I trying to go? This is Tangled Depths, for those of you who are not familiar with it. And it is a masterpiece of design and an incredible pain. It is a pain in the fundament. Hey, I'm fine with that. We're both Guild Wars 2 players. We're both WoW players. We're both Wild Star missers. And I actually think the mouth running thing is a lot more common than people understand about Twitch. Where they're talking with chat and playing the game, and the chat brain disengages while the gaming brain continues to function. Is this taking me to the entry to the last map? Maybe? Possibly? You know, I have been through every corner of this map, and I still get lost here every single freaking time. This is why it's a masterpiece of game design. And why I don't love it. Alright, but we are close to the green star. Is it up above? Can I see the green star? Not on the map. I think we might be able to get there. About Twitch brain. Oh, you like that all the time. As long as I can stay focused, I stay focused. But if I have multiple things to think about at the same time, I'm kind of screwed. We're going in! I have equipped items. Oh, why are you telling this? Is any of it bad? Have I really missed? I did not get stats for Twilight because I am not necessarily the smartest. Yes, let's go with assassins. Oh, that's right. We're heading into Rata Novus.
The stories were real. It said the Novus crew refused to live above ground.
And you think that city is out here in the jungle?
I'm hopeful, and frankly, quite excited.
Any advantage against Mortimer would be great at this point.
Where'd the green one disappear to?
Canuck went on ahead. I think he may have needed to be alone for a moment.
Oh, Canuck, where have you gotten off to? Canuck, best voice work in the game.
Canuck, are you?
I was just exploring. Nothing to get your staff all bent out of shape over. Commander, there's a packed lieutenant down there who is eager to talk to you. She and a few others managed to escape one of the Mordrum prisoner caravans. They set up a makeshift camp, but something's wrong.
And always I'm the one who's got to fix everything. Oh, I'm the commander. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, I'm the wayfinder. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, it's Van Morrison.
Lieutenant, You wanted to speak to me?
Commander, Mordrum assaulted
Probably
us the moment
not
we hit
Van
the ground.
Morrison.
The survivors were taken prisoner.
You managed to escape?
Yes. Marshal Traherne, Zojja, and Captain Thackeray created a diversion, so a few of us could escape.
You were with them. Are they here?
I'm afraid
I have
not.
sort of an
They
assistant
sacrificed
and
their
AI
own chance
bot
of freedom
that
so we
listens
could
to
get
what you
away.
say in order to answer in
Mordrum
chat.
took them.
TTS. The recent speech
Which direction did they
recognition
go?
log. Maybe get a clue
I
about
was
what
too
you're
out of
speaking
it.
about before
Our
you have a
Magister
brain
would
fart.
know. He was the
Voice
last to escape,
recognition
but he's not
understood me
here.
at all. You have a
You have to
small
find
speech
him.
impediment.
Where is he?
A monster's been attacking the camp. It's picking us off a couple at a time. The Magister let
Now all
it
you
go
need to
back
do
to
is you
kill it.
train the
Through
AI
mushroom
well
the
enough.
passage there.
You don't even
Lieutenant,
have to speak.
I'll leave some of my people here to protect you. I'll
Doesn't
go
look
after
like
the
that.
Magister.
I've got
Brand,
friends who work
you're
in
with
AI.
me.
All right. Search for the missing Magister. That's quite a ways away. The missing Magister. Mushrooms. And more mushrooms. I'm not a mushroom fan. Don't like eating them. Is everyone with me or just Bram? Why does it have to be Bram? Why couldn't I have Ritlock? Can I trade in a Bram and a Timey for one Ritlock, please?
Green residue. Looks like creature blood.
My theory has always been about mushrooms. It's a simple one. Oops. Oops. Mushrooms are a fungus. Athlete's foot is a fungus. I make it a personal policy never to eat anything that would grow in my feet. It's not a hard and fast rule, but it probably should be, you know? I'm not sure. It might be more a texture thing than a taste thing for me. I've never been a mushroom fan. Oh dear. It's not looking good for this guy.
I don't see anyone with Magister armor among the bodies, though.
He must have gone deeper in. We need to
Well, we can
find
go
him,
right,
preferably
we can go
alive.
straight, or we can go left.
Something's not right. If this is a Mordrum,
That's probably a wise course of action, making it a soft and slow rule.
Whatever it is, it's big.
We're going to go
there's
left.
3 ways forward. Which one do we take?
Find a way through the darkened tunnel. Yeah, what could possibly go wrong here? Oh, cave screamers could possibly go wrong here. Major Kicks, good evening.
Glad that's over.
Thanks, Bram. As always, you are useful. Said nobody ever. Again, I cannot hydrate this evening. I am doing the opposite of hydrating. I am dehydrating. One alcoholic beverage at a time. I will stretch in a minute, though. Probably when I have to get up and get another non-hydrating beverage. We've got, I think it said grub. It did say grub. We have a grub. We have multiple grubs. We have many grubs. Handle it. Oh, that may not be the way. I'm about to bonk into a... Yeah, bonking into walls now is what I'm doing. All right. You've got something name-wise up there. Let's see. It's Bamba. A mushroom bomber? Mushroom bomber. It's a mushroom bomber, everyone. I figured it out. Oh. Do I have to defeat that creature or the creature over here? Good evening.
That's definitely
It's not nice to say the truth.
Maybe not.
What adult beverages am I having? What I usually have, which is, we have a cup full of rocks, ice, vanilla vodka, splash of cream, root beer. The Americans in the area will understand that this is a adult version of a root beer float. Most Europeans who've ever tasted root beer hold the opinion, and I'm speaking literally here, that it is, quote, vile, unquote. I've had more than one European friend describe it as vile. So I will go with it is something of an acquired taste that most of us Americanos have acquired when we were young. It was a summer treat when I was growing up. And I figured the same is true for most Americans. I am in the Silicon Valley in California, the San Francisco Bay Area, San Jose. Let's see, the Norwegian one is, the fish that's been preserved with lye. God, my brain, I used to be so good at bringing up all this little stuff. If you're a middle-aged Swedish man, I have two of those who are regulars. Thank you, Lutefisk. I know the Icelanders have,
came for me.
What is it? The
We're
ammonia
out of here. No.
Preserved
Raven is already
fish, I think they have.
Easy. I'm here. Can you tell me which direction the Mordrum caravan was going?
I can't remember the name of that one either, man.
Yes.
The most daring thing I've ever had was haggis, which is Scottish. Surströmming is it. Yep.
Rest in peace, Great Hunter. I will personally spread your tail. Hitzel said the jungle provides.
And now, ready yourself for a tiny bit of trivia. My mother's mother, her family, had a coat of arms. That coat of arms was quartered with the Swedish royal arms, which means my mother's mother's great-grandfather or great-grandmother was a member of the Swedish royal family. I am so distantly related to Swedish royalty. I'm closer to Sweden than I am to Swedish royalty. The Danes' most vile food? No, my brother actually spent a few months in Copenhagen and brought back a taste for Aalborg aquavit. So I've had a lot of Aalborg aquavit in my life. Oh, deeply. It's the House of Bernadotte is the Swedish royal house. Bernadotte himself
You need to see this.
was a French marshal under Napoleon.
We're not wading into that. We need to get back to our mission.
So we're not going that way. Good. That seems wise. Bram? My brother did not enjoy the cuisine in Denmark because he doesn't like fish. Not a great combo. He did like the Aalborg aquavit, and he brought back a taste for that.
What are you doing here?
Some more
Aquavit is a classic alcohol to drink with lutefisk. Maybe to wash away the flavor with something else. It's called jellied fish. That's the, because it has to be rehydrated because and I think washed because it's preserved with lye. Yeah, there's a lot of Scandinavian in me, German, a little bit of Bohemian.
I admit it's a hard choice, and I'm all for saving them too.
If you want to go back far enough, there is a Nordstrom and a Westerfeld in my bloodline.
Could prove invaluable.
We're gonna have to split up. Tommy, Kanak, and I will go to Rodonobus. The rest of you scout for signs of the caravan. Rocks, leave markers for us, and we'll
That's a
catch up.
North Stream and a West Field in English. Not necessarily the most inventive. My distant predecessors. Victory is ours. We have triumphed. A key? I wasn't expecting a key. Well, a key is just plain nifty. Let's see. I do have a Black Lion chest in my inventory. What were the odds? Pretty slim, I'm going to say. The Dark Path. Where am I going next? Where am I going next? Northeast. Northeast. Northeast? Why do I not see a little green star somewhere? Shouldn't I see the little green star? Is that a level thing? Ah, it was hiding in a level. I think I can get there from Teku Nehawk. Kimpool Axel Lindberg. Got roots from Russia, Finland, Sweden, Denmark, and Germany. 5-blooded. That doesn't work out. Okay, it does. It just doesn't work out evenly. You can't be 20%. I'm not sure the exact percentages on my mother's side. That's where the West Fields and the North Streams come from. The father's father comes out of German roots, and the father's mother comes out of what was at that time Bohemia, is currently the Czech Republic or Czechia. Well, we'll open these. Leyline sporks.
This is most remarkable.
From Russia and Finland, grandfather from Denmark and Germany. Born in Sweden. Huh? I expect Sweden would be nice. I have another regular here. Who's a Swede? It's interesting, given the hours that I stream, because right now it's got to be what? 2:30, 3:30 in the morning? More. It's got to be 5:30? Something like that? 6:30 in the morning? Because it's, I believe, 9 hours to the UK right now. So 2 or 3 hours, I'm figuring. So 5 or 6 in the morning? 3:30 in Germany. Okay, 3:36. So is it only 8 hours to the UK right now? Because I'm in California. So Western US, 3 hours to the Eastern US. Maybe it's just 8 hours right now to the UK. I'm confused. I'm going to blame it on the alcohol, but that's not fair because it's not. Don't suppose the superior symbol of rending, I can't sell it.
Begin destruction protocol.
Oh, we've got a key. I have a standard kind of thing I do when I have a key. I'm going to open this key, and we're going to get a Black Lion statuette and a Black Lion mastery coffer. We are going to get 2 commons. Good ones are the unlocks. And the dies, if I can get lucky. I got lucky on a die the other day. Got a jade die that I did not have. Other good ones are the crafting bags, because I've been burning through so many right now. And a couple of the others, the Black Lion claim ticket scrap is fine. I don't need more transmutation charges. The 1 gold commemorative coin I don't need. The uncommons are the new Kaining set. I have only a couple of these. Not nuts about them. They're perfectly fine. They're sort of a glowy blue with a, if you can see it, sort of rotating lava lamp-like coloring in the blue. And not my favorite set ever, the magical sword. I once got the magical greatsword. I gave it to Vorpine, who simply spoke just a moment ago in chat. It is completely his vibe. It is not my vibe, but they are a very popular set. It may surprise you to know that a 60-something-year-old man never watched Sailor Moon. So this kind of thing doesn't really work for him. My vibe is more edgelordy. Cool stuff. Would be glowing. Stuff that looks very high-tech. Stuff that looks like it would be wielded by the bad guys. That kind of thing. I mean, look. The first and certainly only legendary weapon I have so far is Twilight. I think that's pretty representative. This character, this is the armor I got when I used the level 80 power up, and I just unlocked it for the gear. But he currently has this mask that he's hiding. So yeah, like I said, kind of edgelordy is my vibe. That right there, I have to think that that helm is not a Sailor Moon vibe. Am I wrong? So that's more kind of my kind of vibe. So, and then there's the super rares, which I will never get. Wear that mask with the summer wear? Yes, you would. We have proof of that. You got the, what was it, the demon mask earlier, the demon face and hat, and you wore it with the summer wear. When I click open, we're going to get a common here, and what we're hoping for is a 5th box to appear here, and that will be an uncommon or better, and that is a 10% chance. And here we go. Nope, just commons. Not bad on the die pack. That's going to need to be deposited. Bloop. As is that. I think we just opened these. They changed the amount you sell them for. These used to sell, the contents used to sell for a gold for people like me who basically have all of the XP they need. All the mastery XP they need. And you could sell them for a gold instead. Now they sell for like 10 silver or something. But we have the Jade Die Kit. I can tell you in advance, I have all of them except for 5 of the exclusive dies, because I have all the common, uncommon, and rare dies in the game. And I got one of the exclusives the other day. I got the Jade Ink die. So there are 5 dies I don't have. They all now have an equal chance to drop. That means I have a 20% chance of a die I do not already have. 3, 2, 1. This goes to my alt account. And if the alt account already has it, it then will go to Vorpine, who is a guildie. He's also my one and only mod in the channel. Thank you, Vorp. Cheers. All right, where are we going? We have to go up. I think we go up. I do not have much interest historically. I was a history major for a number of years in college, before I realized that I didn't want to try and teach history for a living, and became a computer science major and got my degree in computer science. But I was a history major. But my interest was more in world history, and specifically Napoleonic era history, which is why, for instance, I know that Bernadotte, one of Napoleon's marshals, became the King of Sweden and is the founder of the current Swedish royal line. You're not going to run into many Americans who could bust that piece of information off the top of their heads. It's Tizlok! Tizlok, maybe the best NPC in the entire expansion. Look, Tizlok is holding that hammer. It's not touching the ground. He is holding that hammer parallel to the ground. I did a quick estimate last night that this thing is about 3 feet by 4 feet by 5 feet, which means that the head of that hammer weighs, because I looked it up, just a little bit under 30,000 pounds. How do you think, how hard does that hit? Hi, Tislak.
Tislak.
Well, hello. What brings you through this way?
I'm looking for Rata Novus. Ever heard of it?
Rata.
That doesn't sound promising.
No, it doesn't.
I'm assuming you mean an old Asuran city?
Yes, near here. Underground.
The Nuhak don't call that Rata Novus. We only know it as a forbidden pit of despair.
A forbidden pit of despair. Well, that is an Asura city.
The city has been dead for generations. Only the bravest venture in now.
Disappointing news. But I'd still like to check it out.
In that case, I can get you a map of the easiest way in.
Thank you,
That
Tislak.
sounds great. Thanks.
I'll get to you in a sec.
The easiest way is still fraught with peril.
Oh, I like peril.
Of course it is.
It's also blocked by a chuck hive. You'll need to dissolve it in order to enter Rata Novus.
I don't figure the Chak are going to be very welcoming about me melting their hive.
Senses of the word. You see, the jungle has an answer for every question it poses. In this case, the answer is alchemy.
Al who?
I can craft you this solvent, but it requires chuck enzyme. Bring enough back here and you'll have your key to the city.
I will. Where can I find the enzyme?
In the Chak.
You can harvest them from the chuck themselves.
That's
That route will certainly go
What was
faster
second
if you know
prize?
the ways of our hunters. Or you might find other Nuhak in the village who are willing to part with theirs.
Got it. Thanks, Tislak.
Let me go ahead and get to a safe location, presumably straight up in the air, and read the commentary. Figured out what the worst Danish food is, having checked a list and comparing with what your experience is. It's salty licorice. Ooh! Yeah, I am aware of the fact that salty licorice is a thing that is popular in certain locations. Black licorice, you know, the flavor of anise seed. It's used in a lot of liqueurs, so in the U.S. anyway, Jägermeister, Ouzo, Sambuca. It seems like every European country has their own version of anise-flavored liqueurs, which are all vile. Absolutely vile. We are in agreement. Grew up in a home where the mother figure drowned the floors in ammonium chloride when washed. You didn't like licking the floors after they were cleaned? Always wondered how the French came to rule the kingdom. Our king now is old. His daughters and granddaughters rule in his place. He has a son. It's funny how Bernadotte came to be king. In essence, he was really, really polite to the Swedish soldiers in Swedish Pomerania. And so when they got back, they weren't happy with the current king. They decided it would be a good thing to suck up to Napoleon because Napoleon was Napoleon. And somebody said, well, you know, Marshal Bernadotte was extraordinarily nice and polite when he took our surrender in Swedish Pomerania, which I think is currently part of Poland. And that was why they chose him and offered him the position of king. This has been my TED Talk. No need to lick the floors. The scent stuck to the tongue when breathing. Yeah, that sounds about right for... And anise. Oh, not a fan. Yes, I'm sure most Americans, if they trace it back somewhere, will have some Viking roots. All right, I need to talk to the new hawk. Hey, Frog Boy, talk to me.
Woe is me. I'll never see it again. What's the matter?
Well, I see what?
The other day I was hunting chalk for their enzyme. Had a whole satchel full when I was attacked by the terrible Zakatl. In my haste to flee, I dropped the bag. My heritage warbler was in there. I happen to have a warbler, given to me by a new hawk not long ago. Will it help?
What? No. Mine was hand-carved.
Ew, no.
An heirloom. What you hold saddens me. Someone told you this was a warbler. It barely lives up to the word.
I now feel bad about my warbler.
Children's children play with our family warbler. I would blind myself out of shame if I witnessed them playing with whatever that is.
This is my warbler that he's insulting so cavalierly.
Anyway. I won't bother you any longer. Wait, I had a lot of enzyme in that bag. Bring me back the warbler and you can keep it all.
Okay. I guess I have to pick it up for... Where's the bad... okay, he's over there then. Presumably there's a bad man over here somewhere. Where did it go? So, I'm seeing a green star right here. In that direction, which is to the west. Why am I not seeing... It's got to be on a different level. It's on a different level. It's on a whole nother level. I actually considered throwing it out earlier this evening. I just find it hilarious that not only does it actually have story implications, but he kind of craps on you for having a shitty warbler. It's like, oh, dude, no, man, that thing's awful. What are you doing? Oh, he's up above. Well, if it's up above, then I need to get out of the cave. I figured that out on my own. It's above? Seriously? How is that a thing? In there? Maybe? I'm going in. That's the one. Odds it kills me about 50-50. No. I think I've got his bag. Papa's got a brand new bag, so to speak. Haha. All right, smartass. Mock my warbler again.
It's here. One warbler, as promised. Thank you. My children's children thank you. Here's the enzyme.
1397.
Such a fine warbler.
That's... Come on, man. That's barely 500 years ago. Does that even count? All right. How much Chak enzyme did I get from that one? I'm going to regret this.
I have all the other ingredients. Still need the right amount of enzyme.
I thought it was a bag full. Kazan, Kaxa.
Come here for a second. Need something?
Just 2 gold and you get all the Chak enzyme you need. All the Chak enzyme I
There's
need.
something interesting on the ground.
All right, but if you cheat me, I'll find you. Take the money.
Now, hey, thanks. Okay, I don't have the enzyme here, per se. I just gotta run back to my place and pick it up.
That's... I think that's Bram's voice.
Don't follow me. Definitely feel like that was a mistake.
Oh, I'm following him. You really think... You think that's gonna work on me? Seriously? Round boy? Get back here? Oh, you little shitbag. Mind you, it still shows him as being... Oh, aha! You thought you could get away, Caxon?
That was the last time. I have to stop stealing.
Yes, you do.
People with killer weapons, that is. Everyone else is fair game.
He's still talking to himself while I'm wailing on him. It's possible he's not the smartest enormous froggy. He launches and taunts. Well, I certainly noticed that he was taunting. Not very successfully. And your attack missed because I'm smarter than you. Two Chak enzymes. Sorry about that, Frog Boy. Not sorry. Not sorry at all. I have never heard of the Kalmar Union.
I have all the other ingredients. Still need the right amount of enzyme. I'm on it.
Well, once again, I must go up into the air where I'm safe because my cup runneth under and I must return. I'll be back in just a second. A promise or a threat? Up to you. TV reference. Honey, I'm home. Let's see. All right, we got that. This guy's still got a green star. I don't suppose he actually has anything else for me. No, he does not. They should have removed the green star from him when we were done with him. I don't think there are any more green stars, so I think I'm going to have to kill Chak for the last few. So I'm going to murder some Chak. I hope no one cares. Hope we don't have any Chak fans here. I got a Chak enzyme. Should just be... Oh, something's actually done a fair amount of damage to me. I'm not a fan. And that should be the last enzyme we need. Alright, I think I got what Tizlak needs. I got what Tizlak needs. Got mail. Wow. Cream, did you just send me a shiny? I am, of course, duly appreciative. I like it so much, I already have it. So, if you'd like to send me... yes, I know. I think I have 2 or 3 of the War God skins. So, I don't want to send it back to Portal Barbie. If you send me... I should just be available as... at Lens 5098. So I'm going to take it.
That looks valuable.
Again, that should be. Give it away to someone lucky. I can do that if you like. I am very, very appreciative. Let's see. It's been a while since I've done a giveaway. I've only had to do one giveaway in the past. Streaming last Epoch, when it was early in its production, and the game director gave me a couple of codes. So, if anyone would like the War God's longbow, which looks just a little bit like this. Yeah, just say the magic word will be me, followed by an exclamation point. And then I'll come up with a list of the names. Floral Eye's on the list. I'll give you guys a couple of minutes. I have never had any idea how to pronounce the A with the little circle over it. Thank you again, Kareem. That's extremely generous of you. Are you certain you haven't suffered a recent head trauma? Oh, that's the Chak enzymes. We've got more of those than we need. Use the Nuhak path. Ow. Gotcha. So, so far we have one me. Give you guys a couple more minutes. Anyone else? Again, it's just me with an exclamation point. And then I'm going to roll the magic D20. Sure, okay. That's 2. Anyone else? Well, there's the star. Isn't there a town up here? Tekune? Yeah. No, that's the underground point. Isn't there a town up here? I think their town is up here. So far we have 2 me's. Any more me's coming?
Activate panic mode. Level 2. Help. Forcible destruction will void.
Shirke. Shirke is... Sorry, I was unclear. I am multi-streaming. Multicasting. So he, or she, is on YouTube. So this is going to Twitch and YouTube. If you haven't considered it, you might want to. I started uploading all of my Twitch streams up to YouTube, I don't know, like a year and a half ago, 2 years, something like that. And right now I have almost as many subscribers, followers, on YouTube as I have on Twitch. And most of the time when I'm streaming on to multiple, I'm normally, maybe it's like, on average, it's probably like 6 Twitch and 2 to 3 YouTube, but sometimes more YouTube. So you might want to consider it. For me, I mean, you know, I have a lot of views on some of my videos on YouTube. And it's not much, the amount of work required is really limited. I'm using Restream, the free version of Restream to multi-stream. And the upload to YouTube is really fast. I thought there was a
Attacker's grip is
waypoint up here. There isn't.
activating internal countermeasures.
Is there a random function in Guild Wars 2? I don't know. There is not. I am not sure, Major Kicks. I set it up and it a random function. A lot of games will have a /random where you can do /random 100 and it'll give you a number between 1 and 100. Been half keeping up with the technology. Yeah, I'm not sure. I kind of lowball my technical involvement with it. If I can get it working, that's usually enough for me. And I will delve as deep as I have to get something working. Couple more minutes if anyone else wants a shot at the lovely donation from Cream of the War God's longbow, which looks just a little bit like that when held in the hand of an angry Char, and like that when just sort of viewed. Twitch was testing AV1 with some streamers through closed beta. Yeah, I'm not sure. Pillbug. Bow deeply. There's a rainbow sometimes. Rainbow. I'm trying. I'm just not sure. I'm pretty good with the non-English pronunciations. You know, I've got the... I can trill my R's. I can trill my R's. I can manage an umlaut or two. I'm not sure what AV1 is, Major Kicks, so... I don't know. But now I feel a bit dopey. No, I have not gone very deep into the depths of the streaming software and hardware. I am a tech guy, having, made my living in IT. I would imagine I've never had any real problem getting a specific one down. Ooh, A umlauts. I mean, I can do the O umlaut, for at least from German O umlaut, for something like König. I'm not sure if they actually vary between the various languages when it comes to vowels with weird diacritical marks. Well, we have 2 people, so I'm going to roll. Let's see. A is the sound with your tongue out. Norwegian. Check YouTube for... Oh, good. The AE. I'm familiar with it, but not the pronunciation of it. Size matters, all in caps. I could even manage a decent pronunciation on the Dutch words that were shibboleths in World War II that they would use to differentiate between Germans and Dutch, like Scheveningen. Right now, if there's any Netherlanders out there, they're going, no! So we have Florali. We'll get the odd numbers. And Shirke will get the even numbers. It's 17. Florali, congratulations. You win. That'll be in the mail almost instantly. Okay, well, not instantly, but in just a sec. Delete that one. Brain damage. There's the compose button. Make sure, because my eyes are going, that I've got it right. It sure looks right to me.
Getting the others riled up. Wait.
Enjoy. And thank you, Cream, very, very much.
Before they hurt someone. You can direct them with this bait, but you'll need something stronger to calm them.
You've got mail.
Capital. I'll be your trainer.
It's dueling Norwegian vowels, or I should say Scandinavian vowels night. Yeah, the 17 was a hit. It just didn't hit your target. Again, thank you very, very much, Cream. That's very kind. And congratulations, Florali. Alright, where are we off to next? Use the New Hawk path to find Rata Novus. Have you noticed that all the Asura cities are Rata something? Short for Rata would be rat. It's really easy to keep it straight. Asura and rat. Those go together. Can't the Swedish write it right? They also rearrange the letters compared to Norwegian and Danish. Oh, God, no! Scandinavian grammar and spelling wars! I'm going in. I don't remember this at all, that there was a thing where I had to do that. Where are we going? Down. Where do these stairs go? They go up. That's an old guy movie reference. Anyone? Anyone? The line was spoken by Bill Murray. Where do these stairs go? They go up. Ghostbusters is correct, Vorpine. You win my deep and abiding admiration. It's as they're approaching the final fight with Gozer, the Gozerian. And at the top of the building, they're in, I think it's the Sigourney Weaver's apartment. And there's a hole in the wall with stairs. And Dan Aykroyd's character goes, "Where do these stairs go?" And Bill Murray responds, "They go up." Do I want to fight, or do I have to fight the veteran Jack Blitzer? I think I do. So we're going to start it off by hitting it with some arrows until it puts up its reflection screen, which I think is kind of a dick move, frankly.
I don't have enough energy.
But it's dead now, so there's that. There was a time in this game where I wouldn't want to even consider taking on a veteran. That's what kind of player I was for many years. Don't worry, you already have my admiration and that other good stuff, Major Kicks.
I make a great match.
It's funny how we make jokes with one another. Yes, the Scandinavians. Yes, it's sort of a mutual admiration / disgust kind of social agreement where you all vastly enjoy insulting one another. But it's done in mostly good humor. Sort of a brother type vibe. Actually considering Meatballs and Caddyshack instead of Ghostbusters. Yeah, it is the right sort of humor for those, to be sure. Oh, come on. Scene where they blast in proton packs and panic at some room service woman and then just, "Sorry, we thought you was someone else." Yeah, well, possibly a ghost. Exactly. Fighting amongst one another at each other's joke expense is far better than the old fighty bit. Well, so much shared history. And none of the bad stuff recent enough for anyone to really carry much of a grudge. Oh, stop. Why are you not dead, you little snot? Oh, stop you now. Come on, man. Seriously. Alright, I'll heal up. Take a second. Alright, fighter. I better. You know, sometimes you just want to stand off at a distance and perforate things. If it works, it works. And this is the reason why my main, most played character, also a Guardian, has spent most of his life as a dragon hunter. It's because he can use the great sword and a bow. They improved the damage on the bow. That was a big help. Caddyshack, Ghostbusters, Back to the Future, favorite 80s movies? Ghostbusters, certainly. Caddyshack, funny but uneven. And I'm prepared to lose a viewer almost instantly, maybe several. Never watched the Back to the Future movies. I hate time travel stories. Hate them. Even the ones that I acknowledge are well crafted, like the Tom Cruise one, where he loops back in time. That's creative and self-consistent, but I still just don't like time travel movies. They just can't do it. Oh, maybe if I use the other thing, that would be better. Now, my all-time favorite movies. Let's see if I can remember all 6. In no particular order. Is it below me? Oh, in here. In no particular order. See if I can remember them all. Fellowship of the Ring. Blade Runner. What is attacking me? Nothing. Fellowship of the Ring, Blade Runner, Last of the Mohicans, Michael Mann. The Yakuza with Robert Mitchum from the 70s. The Thing. Crap. I can always seem to remember 5 out of the 6. I'll also throw in really good things about the 3 and 4 Musketeers from the 70s, directed by Richard Lester. Incredible, fun movies. Can't recommend those enough. I've succeeded. I found the way in, guys. The Hobbit movie? Not so much. I've never seen any of the Back to the Futures. I have a stubborn streak of dislike for time travel.
Too much treasure.
It bugs me. Mind you, I am easily bugged, so that's not like really necessarily important, but it bugs me, time travel. It always seems like a dodge. The Balrog was not guarding the gold in Moria, okay? The dwarfs dug too deep and too greedily. You'll look if you look over wrong shoulder. You look over that shoulder right there. Boop, boop, boop. In the distance, less in the distance. That is a poster for Fellowship of the Rings, signed by Gandalf himself, Ian McKellen. Yes, I assumed you were poking at the old man. I have no objection to poking at the old man. The old man pokes at you guys enough. I won that poster in a contest. A Lord of the Rings trivia contest from Burger King. Really. And it was a really hard test. So much so that when I filled out the entry, I knew I had a good chance to win because it's so hard. Very, very few people would have known all of the answers. I did not win the grand prize. The grand prize was a trip to London for the premiere. Didn't win that. I won the first prize. I assume like there were 10 or 20 of us that won the first prize. And that was the first prize. No, I didn't meet. It was mailed to me. Had I won the grand prize. And I have the provenance taped to the back. I have the letter that I got from Burger King when I won it. And behind that poster is another poster. You'll have to take my word for it. Where did it go? Oh, it's over there. I'm going to move it to the front. If I can reach it and not break my neck. I can't. Can't reach it without breaking my neck. Although that would make a great live stream fails, me breaking my neck on stream. I have a poster I bought for Blade Runner back when it came out. So that's two of them. Let's see. Those two. The Yakuza. The Thing. Last of the Mohicans. What am I forgetting? No. My parents were born in the early 30s. Well, I got a medal for some event that finished. I mean, I'm not going to say no to the rewards. What I am going to do is I'm going to pop back to the Mistlock Sanctuary. Bear with me for a minute. Just bear with me for 1 minute here. Okay, possibly more than 1 minute. And what I'm going to do is I am going to call it an evening, but I'm going to raid Emmy. Let's see. If you're not familiar with Emmy, she is a really cool Guild Wars 2 streamer. Does a lot of endgame stuff. Very knowledgeable about the game and very, very generally cool. You have a guilty pleasure of loving Indiana Jones movies since the teenage years? Well, unsurprisingly, I can remember when I was at a gaming convention and we saw the first flyers for the upcoming movie Raiders of the Lost Ark, starring Harrison Ford, and most of us thought it was a Han Solo movie. Not quite. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me. As always, I am very, very appreciative that you chose to spend your time hanging out here with me. Thank you, guys. So I'm going to send you over to Emmy. I probably will not be on tomorrow. I probably should be on Tuesday at my usual time. 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night in Europe, obviously. Early morning in Asia and Australia. With more of the Heart of Thorns storyline on this brand spanking new, 3-week-old character. Again, I want to thank you guys for hanging out. I want to thank Cream in particular for throwing me the item I can then give away, and congratulate Florelei on the well-earned victory thereof. So, I'm back in probably 2 days. I hope the rest of your Sunday night or early Monday morning goes great. I like to set an achievable goal, so I hope your upcoming week doesn't suck. I'm back in a couple of days. Again, thank you guys very, very much for hanging out. Hopefully you will see me soon. Let me send off that raid. Again, YouTubers, you will not be getting sent along. You'll have to do it manually if you want to. EMI.exe is the name of the streamer. And thanks again. Take care, and ciao for now. Good night, guys.